Hey there and welcome to Japan Online. Well, this is one of the first things I saw when I visited the Tokyo Fish Market, or the Tsukiji Fish Market in Tokyo. It's located actually in central Tokyo, so it's not too far from a couple of the major train stations like Shimbashi train station, so it's very accessible if you're going to come and see it. And it should be one of the things you go to see here in Tokyo. And so they have guided tours each day for 120 visitors, and only limited to 120, and you split up into two groups of 60, and you have to arrive there before 5, and I stress this, not you should be there around about 4:30 to get a spot. So on busy days 4:30 may be too late, so I just made it on time, and I was about 40 something in my group. And so once your time is up, they have two, like I said, two groups. I was in the second group, and we're heading towards the I assume the auction. Not much information is given, and you're walking along and you see scenes like this. I mean, like I said, I had no idea what's going on. I just thought I was going to see an auction, didn't know what it was like, so I just started taking video, and I thought we were going here. But what I realised later is that they probably have about half a dozen different auction rooms, and that the people can go and auction or bid on these huge tunas or maguro. So we're going into here, and this is the one that only tourists or the guided tours can go in. The other ones are much more private, and no one's allowed to go in. So we're in here, and basically what you see is how it is. They lay down the frozen tuna on the ground, and middlemen will come around and inspect them. I say middlemen because the system is of course the fishermen catch the fish and bring it here. The middleman will buy it from the fishermen and then sell it to the retailers. And so the auctions are for the middlemen to buy these huge tunas. And so what you see there is the middlemen inspecting them, checking their quality, their grade, what it is. They're checking it so that they can estimate a good price to bid on. And I'm not sure how they're set out, whether they're set out by grade, size, fishing boats, or what time of the day they'll catch. But they're all laid out in about blocks of 5 or so. And as you can see there, they get their tail cut off, their head, or they don't get the head cut off, but they get the tail cut off, and they sort of get gutted and left with the main body. They cut a bit into the tail in 2 sections there, which I'll explain a little bit later, and left there for the middlemen to inspect. And so we arrived here, and we see a few hundred middlemen there inspecting them, and they're just going around trying to find the quality. And you can see there's some, it looks like some bits have been taken out there. They use their wee pickaxes there to basically pull that little top bit there a little bit down, inspect that there, inspect the end of the tail there, and they'll sometimes cut a little bit out and put it in their hand and feel the quality. I saw a couple of guys eat them, but usually just the feeling the quality there. So this guy here is checking. He's like, right one, left one, right one, left one. They're both good. Oh, I want them, but yeah, I'm not sure how you know the quality, but yeah, the meat must be red, or I'm not sure. But anyway, they know what they're doing, and yeah, I just stood there and all just going, what the heck. So this guy here, he starts poking it in there. He's sort of, I think he's going to grab a bit. Yep, grab a bit, and he puts it in his hand and gets a feel of it. So we're about to start the auction, and I'm just going to let you watch the auction for a bit and get an idea of what it's like. They start ringing the bells, and then they'll start the actual auction. So here's the bell ringing for you. So they basically ring the bell for about 2 minutes or so to let the middlemen know that the auction's going to start. And so once they start the auction, I can't tell you what they're saying. I can assume what they're saying. I can understand some of the words which I think they might be using, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I'll let you listen, and yeah, let me know what you think. So from that, it's pretty hard to actually hear what they are actually saying. And I've split this video up. So you're watching part 1. I'm gonna have part 2 coming up pretty soon in another video, and you'll get a clearer look at what they're doing and what they're saying. So please stick around and click on the link at the end of this, which is coming up for part 2 of the Tokyo Fish Market. And just before you go, this is a very special moment. I thought, you know, this guy is trying to sell his fish, selling it. He sells it, and in typical Japanese fashion, takes off his hat, bows, thank you. So thanks for watching part 1 of this video of the Tokyo Fish Market. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Click on the big red button there, and you'll receive updates for when we post videos on YouTube. To the left there, if you click on that there, it will take you to part 2 of the Tokyo Fish Market. Anyway, thank you for watching and enjoy part 2. Later.